Alright, I think we are live. As always, let me check if everything is working properly. Opening my channel using my phone. Here we go, it's live. Let me hear my voice. Alright, perfect. Here we go, we have our first join. Oh, here we go. Hello, Mr. Ant Z Gaming. Hello, Mr. Kudo Chill. Hello, Mr. Fluffy. Hello, my friends, and thank you for joining me on our Friday 9 p.m. live stream. Thank you for joining me, my friend. Hello, Mr. Putis too. Thank you also for joining us in this amazing evening. It's raining and there's like a thunderstorm outside here in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, which is really exciting. The weather is absolutely amazing and very unique because the rain here is very rare. Good evening also Mr. Flair Tex. Hello my friend. Thank you for joining us. So as you all know, usually on our Friday 9 p.m. live streams, we usually build cars, race cars, but unfortunately, automation game is broken. Not only my automation game, not only my game, all the users, all the players on automation game on Steam are facing this same problem, which is the exporter. The exporter is currently broken. Any car you will be making automation game right now with the latest update, it will be broken in BeamEdge.drive. So yes, thank you, Mr. The Jafo. Thank you for joining us. All right, my friends. So in this live stream, we'll be testing the disqualified cars, the 15 disqualified cars from the 1990 Super Sedan Challenge. That challenge was very amazing. Lots of crazy cars, lots of amazing cars, and I want to test the 15 cars that are accepted into this challenge. Those cars are really nice, absolutely amazing, but unfortunately those 15 cars, they didn't score enough points to get into the top 20. So in this video, my friends, we will be testing those cars and we'll be talk about them and pick the best one of them. And I want to show you also something also special. So let's fire up. So, alright, my friends, hello, Mr. Nazbul, Caliph, Donald, hello, my friend, thank you for joining us. Hello, Mr. Wheeler Builds. Let's fire it up. Let's hit play. Let's go to the automation test track and see how these cars are looking, and let's see how they look and how they drive also. Mr. Ant Z Gaming is asking, can I ask 2 requests when automation is fixed? Alright, shoot, my friend, shoot. Oh, hello, my friend. Hello, Mr. Fun Carrier Funk. Hello, my friend. Thank you for joining us on this amazing evening. So, as you can see, this is the automation test track. As everyone knows that. Not to annoy you by Mr. Wheeler's builds. Not to annoy you. When are my cars actually coming? Well, my friend, the game is broken. I made a couple of them, and I was trying to test them, but the engine keeps on broken. So you need to wait, my friend. Unfortunately, you need to wait because there is the Roadster 2019 Roadster challenge is upcoming. It's very happening very soon. So I need to make a video about the rules for that challenge, and then you will be seeing your cars very soon, hopefully. So yeah. Let's see some comments. Mr. Lasky, hello my friend. If you cannot export the cars from automation to BeamNG, why don't you just build them and not export them? Because that's what I'm most interested. Well, yeah, that would be cool, but I promised all the people that has participated in the 1990 Super Sedan Challenge that I'm going to be driving their disqualified cars, because some of them are really nice, and I want to share it with you, all of you, my friends. So let's open the menu and let's see what are those cars are looking. So as you can see, these are the automation cars. Some of those cars are from the accepted cars, from the top 20 cars. I picked the best 3 and I kept the prize for this challenge, and I added those plus 50 and those 15 cars, so we need to drive them all. Mr. Putti says, where are you from? Well, I'm from Damascus, Syria, my friend. I was born back there. Yeah, in Damascus, Syria, and me and my family, all of us are living in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. We moved here like in 2002, 2003. So yeah, I'm Syria. I'm from Syria, my friend. Yeah, no, I'm not Saudi, but yes, I live here in Saudi Arabia, and it's raining outside, so it's really awesome. So let's see some of these cars. What do you think, guys? Let's check out the menu. Check out the menu, my friend. So the first car is called the Agima. Now this car came in second place in the testing video for the 1990 Super Sedan Challenge. This thing has a V8 twin turbo under the hood. It's really awesome. So Mr. Antz Gaming says a 2005 Mustang and two 2018 Camaro ZL1. My friend, I cannot create a replica from I cannot create 100% replica of the same car. I can create something similar, but not, unfortunately, automation game is broken currently, so I can't really do that. So let's see. Mr. Funker Funk says, are you missing the Pajero? Yeah, actually I'm missing it. Yeah, it's not in this list, unfortunately. So Mr. Benny Sing for Kids says, I have a 1990 car I never finished or submitted. Would it be possible for you to test that? Well, okay, you can submit it on Discord. If I can maybe press Alt Tab, I'm not really sure if the stream will stop or not, so I'm gonna keep it till the end. So yes, you can submit it on Discord. You can submit. No, my friend, you need to submit the WinRAR file, not the .car, because the .car I can't open automation game. I can't export it from automation game, Mr. Benny Sing for Kids. I can't export it from automation game because it's broken. So you need to submit the BeamNG file. So hello, Mr. Me Fast Man. All right, my friends. So check out the menu. What do you think? Which one should we start with? Now the Agim, as I've mentioned, this is one of the winners of the challenge. No, we will keep that till the end. So the first car that I'm seeing here, it's called the Alomar 3.4 TS all-wheel drive. I'm wondering. So let's try and test that at first. Let's see some of the comments. All right, I'll try to get the beam file. All right, my friend. Good luck. Mr. Putty says, I think it would be cool if could do a helicopter engines or plane engines. Well, we made some massive engines in the past. I'm not really sure if those are plane engines. Helicopter engines, I think those like boxer engines or something. I'm not really sure. I really don't know anything about them. So Mr. Wheels Build says, I'm playing automation right now. My game is not broken. Weird. Are you sure your game is updated, my friend? Because try build a car and then export it to BeamNG.drive, Mr. Wheeler, and then try to load it in BeamNG. It will be lifted in the air. Yes, I'm not joking. Your car will be lifted in the air and it will says engine broken, and you can't drive it, you can't turn it, you can't do anything with it except turning on the headlights. Bike engines. Well, I'm sorry, but the top or the maximum RPM limit is 12,000 RPM, and I think bikes go higher than 12k RPM. And also the bore and stroke will be a bit of an issue in the automation game because they are car engines, not bike engines. But we can try. We can try always, my friend, Mr. Lasky Susie, I think. Mr. Budwin says, can't send the BeamNG file via Discord if you don't have a Nitro. It's too big. Yeah, because Discord only allow 8 megabytes of file. Wow. So Mr. PLK, hello my friend, thank you for joining us. Alright, so let's test the Alomar. I want to see how this thing will drive. So loading the Alomar. Let's see, I got my trusted book. With all of the informations about this car. Let's see, or most of the information. So the Alomar has, let's see, has a 3.5 liter inline 6 turbo making 400 horsepower. So that will be interesting. 4.2 seconds from 0 to 100. What car theme is that? Hello, Mr. Mart Super Pro. I'm not really sure what's the username, but yeah, hello my friend. The theme here is disqualified cars from the 1990 Super Sedan Challenge. So this thing has an inline 6 turbo, 400 horsepower, as you can see, 4.2 seconds from 0 to 100. So let's see how it will perform. Ready, steady, go. Acceleration is very awesome. First corner. Actually, somehow it's grippy. I want to apologize because I'm focusing on driving, not really reading comments. So this thing can actually drift. So let's see. I'm sorry, I'm not really reading any comments right now because I'm focusing on driving this thing. So far, this thing is fun. All-wheel drive love. I'm late today. Hello, Mr. Njiko. I just read your username. Oh, this thing doesn't really want to drift this corner, but alright. So far it's really powerful. It's really fast. It's not slow at all. Styling, pretty basic, but it's functional. Look at the speed. Hello, Mr. Ice. Hello, Mr. Ice. Thank you for joining us. So this thing is actually fast. Wow. Looks ssomehow normal, but it's really good. Why did it get disqualified? Because this thing did not scored enough points to get into the total into the top 20 cars. Because I always pick the best top 20 cars, and this car did not score enough points. Hello, Mr. Robin. Oops. So as you can see, tires are not really grippy, engine is really torquey, really powerful, but tires are losing control. Mr. Pudis says, what? I'm not wondering anymore why it got second. It's so quick. This is not the second car, Mr. Pudis. No, this is not the second car. This is one of the disqualified cars, but yeah. Hello, Mr. Elhang. Thank you for joining us. Mr. Deng Mahal says, are you playing with a wheel? No, I'm playing with a variable controller. Variable controller, like an Xbox controller. I can push whatever throttle input I want. So this thing is actually pretty nice. This is the Alomar, one of the disqualified cars. Let's check the styling. What do you think of the styling, my friends? So what do you think? What do you think, guys, of the styling of the Alomar? Look, check this one out. I will give you like a 360-degree look. The rims are nice, 90s. The door handles are from 90s. The fuel filler cap is on the right. These are the tail lights, little bit too boxy. And here we go. This is the badge, Alomar, as you can see. It's really nice. And there is there is a tow hook, so you can tow things and beam engine drive, which is really nice. All-wheel drive, inline 6, 3.5 liter, 400 horsepower, turbocharged. It's really nice. I enjoy driving this thing. Looks like a rally car. I think so, yeah. It's very similar to a rally car. Looks very 90s with plastic bumpers, but it would be nice back in the day, yeah. Alright, so let's move on and let's see what kind of other cars we have. So the Alomar is done. The next car from the disqualified list is called the Delta Convoy SS-6 Turbo. Wow, I'm wondering. Let's see. I want to see how it will perform. So Mr. Funkier says, sorry if I keep what is it? Sorry if I keep doing or going about this, but why is the Pajero strangely it's only car not present? Because this is a new list. This is the disqualified list, my friend. I want to drive the disqualified cars. Hello, Mr. Elliot. Thank you for joining us on our Friday 9 p.m. live stream. How do you get a tow hitch by Mr. Wheeler? In automation game, you find it in the miscellaneous fixtures. You can find it. It looks like a black ball or something. Yeah, you press on it, attach it to the rear bumper, and job done. You can press L in beam engine drive so you can tow things behind you, like a trailer or something. So this is the Delta Convoy. So the Delta Convoy has scored 297 points. Not bad, but not enough to get into the top 20 cars. It has a 3.3 liter Boxer 6 turbo, 385 horsepower, and 4.5 seconds from 0 to 100. Now the Delta actually looks very nice. I really like the back. The back looks like an Alfa Romeo GT V6, I think. I'm not really sure. Am I correct or not? Looks like a classic Alpha, which is really nice. I love that. Also, the rear tires or the rear wheels are sticking out with fatter. What do you call them? What do they call these? Well, yeah, the fenders are sticking out, which looks very awesome. The front is a little bit boxy, but very cool. Let's read some of the comments. Let's see. Mr. Putis says, well, it's 9 p.m. for you. In Poland, it's 7 p.m. Awesome. Mr. Lasky says, can you make like a semi-truck engine with low RPM and massive torque? I think I already did that. I already did that with a massive V16, but it doesn't really, looks and perform like a truck engine, Mr. Lasky. But I will try more. Mr. Bodwin says tow hitch is only in the open beta. I think so. I don't know. I don't actually remember seeing them in the old version. Who knows? Mr. Robin says, have you already tested all the non-disqualified cars? Yes, my friend. You can find that in the testing video. All the accepted top 20 cars. You can watch the video and see which one won the challenge. Mr. Marty says, when will be the Roadster Challenge rules be out? Since unfortunately Automation Game is broken, the rules are ready, the prize is ready also, but I'm waiting for the game to get fixed and then the video will be out, my friend. Let's see, that's my car. Oh, hello Mr. Hector, this is your car. Alright, I haven't driven it yet. Hopefully it will be nice. Alright, let's see how the Delta will perform. So 385 horsepower, Boxer 6, Turbo Love. 3, 2, 1. Wow, that thing bugged down. The first corner, somehow nice. I think it's rear-wheel drive. I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's rear-wheel drive. Wow, it's all over the place, but it's not bad, really. It's grippy. Updating my game now. If you are updating your game to the current version is broken. So my advice: keep your game on the current version, on the old version, and don't update it unless there is a fix for the current problem. So the Delta so far is actually nicely balanced. The engine is powerful, 18 psi of boost. The engine is taking some hammering, but look at the speed. Wow. It's somehow grippy. Nice. I'm impressed. Rear-wheel drive and looks good and drives good. Good work. Look at that. This thing is somehow a tail-happy car when you floor it. I'm sorry guys, I'm not really reading any comments because I'm focusing on not crashing this thing. Look at that. It's all over the place. Alright, let me tell you a quick announcement, my friends, because a lot of you guys are asking when the Shooting Flames video will be out. Well, I made a post on the community tab on the channel about if that post can reach over 200 likes, I will be posting the how to make your automation game to shoot flames. And apparently I think we got more than 100 likes, so we still need another 100. If I can get that post to plus 200 likes, I will be giving you guys a special video about how to make any automation car to shoot flames, my friend. So go to the community tab if you want to learn how your car, if you want to learn how to make any automation car to shoot flames in BeamNG.drive, just hit that thumbs up on that post, and if we got plus 200, I'll be posting that video. And if you want to get a quick example of shooting flames, let me show you. This is a GT250NA, which is the prize for the 1990 Super Sedan Challenge. Look at it. It has a 2.5 liter inline 5 natural aspirated, making 250-ish horsepower, I think. And as you can see, tow hook and everything is ready, but so yep, if you want your car, my friend, to shoot flames, if you want to learn how to make your any automation car to shoot flames, just go to my community tab. You will find a post about shooting flames. If we got plus 200 likes, of course I'll be showing you how. It's very quick and you can do it on any car. Let's see some of the comments. Let's see, this will be beaten 90s Porsche Turbo, I think so. Rear BIOS all-wheel drive. My car was among the disqualified ones and it's not featured here. I mean, no, I only got, remember, the accepted cars. I'm testing only the accepted cars, not the disqualified cars. The completely disqualified cars, because they have broken some rules. No, I'm not gonna test those because you guys broke some rules. And no, those cars will not be tested because you broke important rules. But I'm talking about the 15 cars that haven't made their way to the top 20 cars because of total category points. Yeah, those are the cars that I'm gonna be testing. Also, another example is the turbocharged version. The same car, the same engine, but this one is making 300 horsepower and it's turbocharged. Any car, my friend, I promise you, any car, you can make it to shoot flames. So if you want to learn how to do that, community tab, hit that like button on that post and I will show you that video very soon. So let's test another car from the disqualified list. Let's see, any car from the BMG Wheelers build. What do you mean Wheelers build? I'm not really sure. Oh, sorry, Mr. Wheelers. Yeah, I apologize. I didn't get that at first. So can you recreate a BMG car in automation and drive it, and then compare the same car in BMG drive? Currently, the game is broken, my friend, Mr. Me Fast Man. The game is broken. I can't create anything, unfortunately. I really cannot create anything because any car that I will be creating and exporting to BMG.drive, it will not work. It will broke. The current update ruined the game, so I need to wait for a fix or a patch or something. When it's working, why not? Why not? I mean, I have a very long list of videos to do, and I need to focus on that. But currently, let's test those cars. So the next car is called the Jidosha Kogako Hyojun F6TII. Let's see. Looks like this thing looks from 1980s, not 90s. I'm not really sure. Let's see. And the car has many fixtures. As you have seen, the game took a while to load. So check this one out. Hello, Mr. Rodrigo. Hello, my friend. Thank you for joining us. So this thing, as you can see, has pop-up headlamps. Unfortunately, they are not functional. I mean, they are only for looks. But I like the effort. Wipers. We have a sunroof, which has the same color of the car. We have those, I don't know what do they call them, shark tails, flaps, I don't know what they call them. These are like from 1980s, but nice touch. The door handles are pretty unique. Isuzu Piazza, really? I don't know that car. I haven't seen it, so I'm not really sure. Does it look similar to it? The badges are really nice. I mean, look at the badges, really nice. Wiper, taillights are looking beautiful also. Exhaust, I think a boxer engine. Where is, wow, I forgot the name of the car. What was the name of it? This thing has a very weird name. Let's see, what was the name of this thing? It's called the J. Here we go. Where's the J? Where's the J? Jello RS? No, not that one. Wow, I'm not see. I really cannot see it on my book. I think this is the one. Oh, I found it. I found it. Here we go. 303.1 total category points, 3.4 liter Boxer 6 turbo, 256 horsepower, and 5.8 seconds from 0 to 100. Alright. Is the chat still working? Because sometimes it will... Ah, it's still working. Okay. How do you get black smoke? Black smoke, my friend, comes on cars that running a little bit too rich, you know. Extra fuel going into the engine, and this fuel sometimes, you know, doesn't get burned, so it will go out like a black smoke. You can get that on the open beta. You need to upgrade your automation game, use it to the open beta version, so you can have functional exhaust. Check this one out. The exhaust on the engine are connected. As you can see, we have catalytic converters. Look at those mufflers. It's connected to the rear. Also, you will get differentials. Yeah, you know, extra futuristic and realistic, you know, looks. Alright, let's see how this thing will perform. 3, 2, 1. Acceleration, it's not bad. Looks like a car from 1980s. How do you connect those exhausts? If you have the open beta version, just use regular exhaust tips at the back. Regular exhaust fixtures at the back, and they will be connected automatically. Hello, Mr. Daniel. Thank you for joining us. Oh, the brakes. The brakes on this thing are really sketchy. And it's not really, to be honest, it's not really that powerful. It's balanced, it's really balanced really nicely, but it's not really that fast. Sounds good. Sounds good, really. The exhaust sounds really good. So what do you think about this car, guys? What do you think about it? It shifts really nicely, the gearbox ratios are really nice. Engine is, it's not really that powerful, but it's pushing. Has a very nice balance. Really good, but unfortunately it's low on horsepower. Also, the brakes are rubbish. You need to really lay into the brakes to have them working. Mr. Daniel says I am in BMG now. Good. If you have the latest open beta version. Yep, Mr. Rodrigo, yeah. It can slide really nice. Little handbrake, little power, and job done. Nice. It's really balanced. I like balanced cars, they are really fun. But the brakes, check this one out. I mean, the brakes are really weak. Alright, Mr. Daniel. Alright, so what do you think about this thing? What do you think about... Unfortunately, this thing has a very weird name. So what do you think about it when it comes to styling, performance, and drivability, I guess? Yeah. So let's see. Mr. Martha says, in the next challenge, will you be testing? Will you test the cars that don't have enough points? I think so. Maybe on the stream, maybe not. I'm not really sure. It's up to the mood and the schedule. So Mr. Mifasma says, when I say these ideas, I actually write them down. For example, make a Saab replica Alfa Romeo and all this goodness. Sometimes I write them, sometimes not, depending on the idea and depending if I can make it in time or not. Yeah, that's how I do it. Sometimes when a crazy idea comes on, I immediately write it down, but sometimes not. I'm a 7-year-old. It's all right. Car enthusiasts are on every age. You can find 5-year-olds, kid love cars. You can find a 50-year-old man loves cars. No one cares. All right. Hello, Mr. Billy Willie. Thank you for joining us. So the next car, apparently not many comments about this thing. So the next car is called the Jello G. No, Jello RS. Wow, let's see. This thing looks pretty unique. Yeah, pretty unique. The Jello then. So the Jello, as you can see, look, check out the tail lights. Pretty weird. Look at the reverse. Yeah, I get it, Mr. Daniel, yeah. As you can see, this is how it looks on the side. This is how it looks on the front. All these cars are not my cars. All these cars are viewer-made cars. These are from the 1990 Super Sedan Challenge. These are the disqualified cars, unfortunately. So this thing has the Jello RS has a 3.9 liters V6 turbo, making 398 horsepower and 6.5 seconds. Oh, I think this is rear-wheel drive. I think this is rear-wheel drive because, I mean, it's not really that quick from 0 to 100. 6.5 seconds also only. Wow, is that rear-wheel drive? No, it's all-wheel drive, but why is it slow from 0 to 100? You have any car like an Audi? Well, I'm not really sure because these cars are from 1990, Mr. Rodrigo. I'm testing viewer-made cars, disqualified cars. So this thing likes to understeer. Yep. This thing has a very nice amount of horsepower, but this thing likes to understeer. So, yep, all-wheel drive love. I think this thing has very like heavy gear ratios on this engine and on this all-wheel drive system. That's why this thing is bogging down hard. So because I don't want to spend so much time, I'm gonna just cut corners from here, use the short circuit, test those cars quickly. Oops, no, stop. This thing loves to understeer, even with a handbrake turn. It's not really a drift machine, and this thing loves to bog down, and it's really laggy. Let me show you. Let me show you how laggy this turbo on this car. So you stop, as you can see. Check out. This is the dyno graph. So the turbos will kick in at 3,800 RPM. Let me show you. So you put it in first. You put it in first and then you floor it. Nothing, and here we go. Wow. That's pretty laggy. Hello, Mr. Alexis here. Thank you for joining us. What's good? Well, we are testing the disqualified cars from the 1990 Super Sedan Challenge. Bye, Mr. Daniel. Have a great night or a great time playing our machine game in the near future. Good work and thank you for joining us. So Mr. Wheeler says, I hope the new update comes out soon. Yeah, I hope that too. So let's try another car. So this car, it's pretty normal with some sporty touch-ups, but the engine is really laggy, which I don't really like. The next thing, it's called the Liberty Base. I mean, we are building 1990 Super Sedan cars, not base cars. And let's see, so this is the base. It's called the what? Liberty Base. So yeah, it looks like a base car, really. V8. Ho, how can a base car has, look at it. I mean, people will look at this thing, they will think, oh, this thing has a boring 4-cylinder, maybe automatic 4-speed automatic gearbox. Wow. What a weird car indeed. So Mr. Alexis says the transmission, the way how it launched the car is limp mode, I assume. Well, I think so, yeah. So let's see now, what the hell is this thing's name? Let's see, Mr. Liberty Base, 4-liter V8, naturally aspirated, 337 horsepower, 6.1 seconds from 0 to 100. Hello, Mr. Mathis. Hello, my friend. Thank you for joining us. So Let's test this V8 Love here and see how it'll perform. Looks very basic. Hopefully the performance will be something to impress. Oh, rear-wheel drive. Alright. Challenge accepted. Look how the suspension is really... Whoa. Suspension is really wobbly. Some naughty smoke cars. Really? The suspension is really wobbly. Wow, the dampers are really not absorbing anything. The shocks absorbers are not really working together. This thing dances. Look at that. Dances from side to side. Wow, it doesn't really want to continue the same angle. The engine sounds really good, but the suspension is rubbish. I'm sorry to say this, my friend, but the suspension is really wobbly and not really balanced. But the engine is just a masterpiece. It sounds really good, it's really torquey, it's really brutal. The gear ratios are good also. The car looks like a sleeper indeed. It's really basic. But the suspension, my friend, the suspension needs a little tune-up and it will be perfect. Oh my god, this thing went to the left hard. It's like fitting my Crown Vic with a Coyote 500 horsepower tuned engine. Can you imagine the results? I mean, I love it. Look at that. You can do amazing burnouts. Let me demonstrate. You can do amazing burnouts. But I mean, for fun, this thing is a monster for fun. It's like when you see like a tiny car with an LS engine under the hood. It's the same concept here. I love it. I really love it. But it needs better suspension. Better suspension, little bit more firm, better dampers, and this thing will be a track monster really. So, have you got any plans for your Crown Vic? Future plans? Yes, I think manual conversion, because I hate the gearbox, the automatic in it. Maybe an engine swap. Maybe I'll continue to use the same engine. Maybe an engine rebuild with better components. I don't know. Recently, I really don't know, because all these plans, you know, depends on how much money I have and how crazy am I. But yeah, I think I need a manual conversion. I need to get the manual gearbox from, I think, 2005 Mustang GT, the 4.6 model. I've seen some people do the swap. Yeah, but I need a custom drive shaft to fit the gearbox, and I need a clutch kit, a new flywheel, and I think I need to tune the ECU to make it work. So the automation cars do wheelie. Yes, you can do wheelies, but yeah, not unfortunately. These cars are not wheelie monsters. So the next car, let's see. The next car, it's called what? The Marauder Phenom. That's a brutal name, right? The Marauder Phenom. I'll be testing them all, my friend, Mr. Sample Guy. I'll test them all, just a step by step. So this car, it's called the Marauder something. Marauder, yeah, Phenom. Scoring 302.3 total category points. 6-liter V8 engine, overhead valve, so it's a classic engine, making 400 horsepower and 5.7 seconds from 0 to 100. So this thing has a pretty classic setup, you know, overhead valve, and as you can see, EFI, twin throttle body. So it's pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. It's like an LS. Look at the smoke. This engine is running rich. Too much fuel is going in. So, also rear-wheel drive. All right. gear ratios. It's automatic. I haven't noticed. It's automatic. Look at that. This thing is a drift monster. Doesn't want to hook. Why can't they just release the update? And I'm not really sure because I think they are figuring out what's the problem. Look at that. This thing is just a tail happy monster. Wow. I'm trying to keep it under control. But it's not bad really. It's not bad. It's a fun car, but you need to be really, really careful with it. Wow. Very, very impressive. The engine sounds really, really beefy and really nice. I love V8s. What do you think, guys? What are your favorite engines? If you have the choice to get a single engine, like for a lifetime, what kind of engine you will get? Really, what kind of engine you will get, guys? If you have the choice for an engine for a lifetime, what do you think you will get? So Mr. I'm not really sure about the name. I'm gonna call you Mr. 1. Says V10. Mr. Denj Mahal says 6 rotor. Wow, that's a brave choice. Wankel power, that's really cool. Mr. Mifastman says 5-cylinder. That's a very, very unique choice also. Very cool. 2JZ by Mr. Wheeler Builds. A tuned 2JZ. Yeah, that's a nice choice. Mr. Scorpion says a 302 V8 Windsor. Ford love indeed. I have one right now with over 250k miles on it. Wow, that's a really high mileage engine. Yeah, take good care of it because it's a legendary engine indeed. So let's see what kind of crazy cars we have on the list. The next one is called the Speedy Speed Boy Speedy Meow. What a weird name indeed. Wow, let's see how this thing is. Speedy, I don't know. What? One like the number. Yeah. 51 like the number. Okay, so with anti-lag, that's a very, very brutal choice, Mr. Wheeler, the Wheeler build. Mr. Rodrigo says V6 turbo. You mean like an R35 V6? So check out this car. It's called Speedy Speed Boy. As you can see, SSB. That's a very unique looks. And check out the black smoke on the camera. Look at that. Look at the black smoke cloud. Wow, a tiny bit. Look at that, a tiny bit of throttle and it will smoke like a diesel car. This thing is just running rich. Hello, diesel. Look at that. Oh my god, diesel smoky indeed. So this thing has a very, very unique design, as you can see. Look at the headlights. I mean, everything is looking very, I'm not going to say a bad word, but I'm going to say unique. But I'll leave it up to you to judge this car. So what do you think about it, guys? What do you think about this car? Speedy Speed Boy, I don't know, that's the name of it. What do you think about it? What do you think about it? Is the chat still working? Because sometimes the program will give up and I need to open my mobile to read your chats. So I'm gonna try and open my mobile just in case. Yes, and no, it's still working. LS2 with anti-lag. Whoa, that's a brutal choice, Mr. Lee Comer. That's a brutal choice and also a nice choice. A fancy beater car. Alright, so let's see how this thing will perform. So the Speedy Speed Boy, that's the name of it. Where is it on my book? Where are you? Speedy Speed. I really can't see it on my book. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Speedy Speed Meow something. 2.3 liter inline 6 turbo, making 400 horsepower. So it's a pretty tiny engine and 400 horsepower. That's why we have that much black smoke, because to push that much boost in and to get as much horsepower as you possibly can from a tiny engine, yeah, you need so much fuel going in. That's why we have a massive cloud of black smoke love. Look at that. Oh. Alright, let's see how it will perform. 3, 2, 1. I mean, it's 400 horsepower, yes, but it's a pretty small engine. And look at the boost. 25 or something? Pollution love, yeah. 26 psi, so that engine is getting hammered. Look at that. The engine is getting hammered with boost and fuel. Can you imagine the stress on pistons? I mean, not really. Some pistons will survive, and this thing doesn't really love to do a handbrake turns at all. Oh my God! Listen to the boost. Let's get this corner over. Listen to the boost. 3, 2, 1. Oof. Boost caboose. $26 psi of boost. That's brutal. This engine is getting hammered with boost and fuel. Wow. Wow. What do you think about this car so far? This thing loves to understeer, but it's not really what you call brutal fast. It's impressive, but I don't know. Oh, the brakes are rubbish. It's like a scorpion hissing sound, or maybe a snake hissing sound. Not really sure. You want supercharger? Do you want a supercharger, Mr. Rodrigo? I can give it to you. I can give you a supercharged monster right now, if you want. Reminds me of my old Saab 9.5 Turbo. Yeah, that's oh, I love that Saab. I only saw it once in Riyadh. I only saw that car once, the 9.5 Turbo. Once, I only saw one only. In like, I don't know how many years I've been here. It's since 2003. Now it's 2019. I only saw one Saab 9.5 in Riyadh. Can you show that so that you can tow, please? This car here, the Speedy Speed Boy, doesn't really have a tow hook or a tow bar or something. You can't really tow with it. Do you live in SA? Yes, I live in Saudi Arabia, Mr. Robin. Yeah. So if you want a tow monster, a supercharged tow monster, you have this. The prize for the winner of the 1990 Super Sedan Challenge, which is the GT250 Super. This thing has a 2.5 liter inline 5 not turbo, supercharger, twin screw supercharger. Let me demonstrate. And yes, shooting flame also. And yes, you can tow with it. Let's demonstrate. This thing has, I think, 381 horsepower. So let's see how this thing will tow. What we need to do is get something heavy behind us. So I think the travel trailer will serve us very well. Here we go. You press spawn new. As you can see, it's ready. You go up front. And you need it. Remember, you need a tow hook in automation game. You need to to place this fixture on the car. Then you press L. As you can see, when you press L, you will get two blue circles. You reverse into the trailer. Oh, sorry. Oh, here we go. It will work magnetically. As you can see, it's ready. It's connected. As you can see, tail lights. As you can see, indicators. Everything is working, so it's ready. Let's see, starting very gently. Shooting flames and towing. And yeah, I think we'll be destroying the car maybe, or the motorhome. Who knows? Not the motorhome. What do they call them? Trailer or something. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, whoa! This thing loves to spin. And remember, this is all-wheel drive, so we have all-wheel drive monster up front, supercharged monster. So yeah, doesn't really want to stay in a straight line. And yes, we have flipped it. Come on, come on. Nope, I play with a controller, my friend. I play with a controller. So let's try again. Can you imagine that with a family? With a supercharged car, with a supercharged monster, and oh my god. Oops. That was a moment. Come on, turn, turn, turn. Here we go. Oh my god, this thing doesn't really want to stay in a straight line. So this car is all-wheel drive, obviously, but here we go. Come on, straight line. I want to test straight line performance. We need to go outside. We need to go outside. Alright, I want to see something special. Alright, now forget about cornering and all that nonsense. Let's go to another map. I want to test straight line towing performance, really. I want to test that. So let's go into the, what is it? What is the endless highway? Here we go. Endless highway map. Let's go into this map, and then I'm going to be testing the straight line top speed of towing, the towing monster, the supercharged monster. Here we go. So this is GT250 Super. Alright, that's done. And now let's load that trailer or something. Travel trailer, here we go. Spawn new. Job done. Get back to the car. Press L. Here we go, here we go. Come on, come on. Here we go, it's ready. 3, 2, 1. What do you think the top speed? Do you know of some tow cars on the forum? No, actually no. Let's see. I want to see what kind of speed we can reach with the motorhome, or with the travel something back there. Wow, this thing will get wobbly. Wow, it's not really stable with that thing back there. It's not really stable with it, but it's nice. Look at that, 170. Come on, stretch it. Power. Where's Jeremy Clarkson when you need him? Come on, 106, 75, 77. Oh my god, it's getting sketchy. Don't lose control. Oh, no. Yep. This thing, it's not really meant to go like 180. So 100 and, I don't know, 70 something, close to 180, it will give up and it will lose control. Torque. Wow. Alright, so let's test something else. What do you want to see, guys? Would you want to see top speed runs, or would you want to see a timed lap, a drag racing, a drag racing, test? If you want to see which type do you want to see? You want to test top speed? You want a timed lap, or maybe drag racing? What do you want to see, guys? Come on. What do you want to see? Come on, show me a quick vote in the comments. Shoot some voting. Let me make sure it's still working. Alright, so let's see. 180 is good. Yes. Do a race, please. Drifting, drag racing. How do you do drag racing with multiple cars? Unfortunately, that's not really possible. Wow, I had to open my mobile so I can read your chats because the chat window has unfortunately not really working anymore on my computer, so I'm reading your comments on my mobile. So drag, wow, lots of drag beasts. Do you have a 4x4 beast? I do have, but not on this list unfortunately. But most of the cars here, most of them are really over all-wheel drive. So lots of requests for drag racing. Let's see. You need to go to West Coast map, and you need to go to drag strip. Here we go. Let's select something. Which car would you like to see? Which car would you like to see? Would you like to see the winner? Would you like to see the winner car of the 1990 Super Sedan Challenge? This thing has a twin turbo V8. This one is called the Nohaike Cerberus TT. Or would you like to see the prize version, the prized car? Or would you like to see the Falcon, the 3rd place, or the Agema, the 2nd place? All right, the winner. So the Nohaki. Then let's see how this thing will actually perform. Here we go. Play. Let's see. I need to launch it really hard because that thing has a twin turbo V8, 400 horsepower, and all-wheel drive. And using all-wheel drive on a drag strip, it's really like cheating, and sometimes it will kill you because it will kill your time because it will bog down hard because the tarmac on the drag strip is really sticky. GT250, which version? Which version of the GT250? Super or the turbo or the NA? The NA will be weak, 250 horsepower only, but yeah, I think the supercharged one. Here we go. Let's see, it's ready. Good launch indeed. How much did we do? 12.4. That's really nice. 12.4 from a 1990 all-wheel drive 400 horsepower V8 twin turbo. That's really nice. The turbo version has only 300 horsepower, Mr. Wheeler. But yeah, why not? Let's test it. There we go. This is the turbo version. 300 horsepower, 2.5 liter. Let's see, inline 5 turbo. Drag a sleeper by Mr. Mustafa Mahmoud. Well, a sleeper. I'm thinking, do I have a sleeper or not? I'm not really sure. I did some beasts before. BeamNG have a top fuel dragster. I'm not really sure. Maybe like a modded car, yes. Here we go. So this is 300 horsepower. All-wheel drive, and let's see, 300 horsepower inline 5 turbo. So let's see. I'm not really confident about this thing winning because it's 100 horsepower shorter. Yep. As you can see, 13.5. Yeah, as you can see, there is a big fat difference. It's like a second extra because this is 400 horsepower, this is 300 horsepower. Yeah, a full second. Not bad. 100 horsepower difference. Not bad indeed. Now, let's use the big guns, which is the supercharged version. 385 horsepower. Let's see. This is 385 horsepower, twin screw supercharged, the same engine, 2.5 liter inline 5, but making 380 something horsepower. Hopefully it will be nice. All right. Sure. Yep. As you have seen, It's not really as fast as that, because for a simple reason, torque. That beast over there, it's a V8 twin turbo. It's only limited to 400 horsepower, but it's one of those torquey beasts. So by Mr. Wheeler says, do you have these, what's that, Satsuma 210 mod? Which, I don't know, no, I don't have that. Which one is that? What do you mean by that mod? What is that mod, my friend? Is it a nice one? Can I get it right now? And what does it do? What does this mod do? I want to learn about it. My summer car. Yeah, I heard about that game. It's a pretty, I don't know, unique name. It's like fixing a car, drive it, drink beer. I'm not really sure. I've seen the video on Steam, but I'm not really sure about it. Yeah. So what does that mod do? Yeah, let's test. I want to test some crazy cars, so I want to go to the main menu so I can load some crazy cars. So give me a moment. Alright, my friends, we are back, and I got some crazy cars to drive. So let's go back to the drag strip, but we have more crazy beasts. Yep. So let's fire up the drag strip. Here we go. And now look at that. I got all the other crazy cars that we did in the past. Well, most of them. So what I want to see, and what I really want to drive, is the drag racing monster that I did. Yeah, this is the one, because many people are asking me about, of course, wheelies, and I really remember that in this own car, in this drag racing yellow monster here, I did wheelies. It has a massive V10 twin turbo. I forgot the horsepower. It's a rear mounted engine made in the old automation game, in the old automation version, where when there was no differentials, no exhaust underneath, nothing. So that will be exciting to watch. Some wheelies love. Look at that. Twin turbo V10 mounted back there. Look at the exhausts. Yep. So. Yep, I can do wheelies, but I forgot how. Let's try again, because I remember that I did wheelies. Yep, here we go. Yep, let's try one more time. Eight point one seconds. Yep. So you can actually still get wheelies, but these are tiny wheels. I want to get the massive ones that I used to get in the past. Yeah, I remember that I used to get massive wheelies. I'm not really sure which one. This is the one or this is the one. One of those cars. One of those. No, not this one. I want to try the blue one and see if I can do wheelies. Let's see. Rear engine muscle car is the Blasphemy. Really? The Blasphemy. That thing has. That thing is, I think, is a Chevrolet Bel Air with a Hemi engine, right? You know, the owner is Mike Finnegan, I think, right? Mr. V8 2 Tofi. Let's see now. This has a V8, but it's a flat plane V8, so same noise as the V10, unfortunately. Nope. That version was much quicker. That other version is much more quicker and more powerful. Yep, that other version was much more quicker than this. Yep, much quicker. Now let's try and destroy the drag strip with some other monsters, because I remember I have other monsters like this one, the drag racing yellow. This car here, which is the most fun car that I did back way back then. It's a hatchback, but this thing has a 1100 horsepower engine. I'm not kidding. It's a tiny hatchback with a 1000 horsepower engine in it. So I haven't driven this hatchback in a really long time. I'm not really sure if it's drivable or not, because I remember it was totally uncontrollable on the drag strip. But who knows? Maybe we can control it. Maybe BMG has evolved with time. So let's see. Yeah, of course it's all-wheel drive. Can you imagine a front-wheel drive car with this much horsepower? Wow, look at that, the old times. Yep, that's the magical engine. Yeah, turn off this. Yeah, I need to launch it better than this. Let's go, try again. Launch it better. Here we go. 8.1. Oh, wow! Look at that! Oh my God, the same time. Or there's a tiny difference, but yeah, look at that, the same time as that drag muscle something with a rear-mounted engine. Wow, similar time. Let's try one more last time. Maybe we can crack that number. Launch it really hard. Come on. Nope, slower. So we need to launch it like when the boost gets on. Yes, like this, 7,000 RPM. Come on. Pick it up. Nope. No, that's not gonna happen. So let's change the beasts and let's change it. Let's see. Which car would you like to see on the drag strip? Which car? Which one of these, my friends? Which one would you like to see on the drag strip? Which one of these do you think it will perform the best on the drag strip? What do you think? What do you think, my friend? Which one of these would you like to see on the drag strip? This is a supercharged Ford Raptor, if you want to see. This is the Spitfire. This is not my car, no. This is the Gladiator 800, Gladiator 1000. A lawnmower. Some massive supercars. Drag the winning sedans. What do you mean winning sedans? Which one? The from the 1990 Super Sedan Challenge? You mean that, Mr. Ebor? Do you mean that? Because we have already driven the winner of this challenge, and it did 12 point something. Let's drive the second place, which is the which one was that? It was in the A's. Yeah, this one, the Agima. Now the Agima was in the second place, all right, because the first place, the winner of the 1990 Super Sedan Challenge, which is this car, the Nohaiki something TT, did 12.491 on the drag strip. Now this Agima, this is the second place winner. Let's see how it will perform. That challenge was really exciting. Really exciting. Some of the cars are really nice, some of them are weird, some of them are really unique. I love to see your creations, because your creations are like an inspiration, and it's really nice to see people are focusing on building crazy machines and crazy fast cars. So this is the Agima, which is in the second place, which was the winner in the second place of the 1990 Super Sedan Challenge. It has a twin turbo V8. The Agima has a 4.1 liter V8, 373 horsepower, 4.5 seconds from 0 to 100. Yeah, I'm not gonna think. Oh my god, I missed a shift. I miss a shift. I did miss a shift. Yeah, let's try again, because I did miss a shift. Focus, focus. Focus, don't miss a shift. .8. So yes, as you can see, this is the winner of the challenge. As you can see, 12.491. This is 12.8. So, you know, 0.04 of a second difference. Not bad. First, second. Now let's try in the third place, which was, I think, the Falcon. The Falcon, that was the third place, the bronze. Let's see, D, E, where's the F? Here we go. F, where's the Falcon? Here we go. Falcon Alopex. Yeah, this is in the third place. Let's see how this one will perform, because the Falcon, unfortunately, it's not really good on horsepower. It's really fun around the track, but horsepower, no. Because where's the Falcon? The Falcon, here we go. 2 liter inline 5 turbo, 230 horsepower only. 230 horsepower. And 6.8 seconds from 0 to 100, Mr. Abor. So I'm not really expecting anything good of it, but this thing is absolutely fun on the track. It's really fun on the track. I love driving this thing on the track. The horsepower, it's really not that much, but it's balanced, beautiful all-wheel drive. So let's see. Yep. Looks good also. Yeah, 13.2 as you can see. 13.2. Suzuki what? Retara? You mean that's something that we built? What was the name of it? What was the name of that Suzuki something that we have built? I forgot. I really have forgotten the name of it. What do you remember the name of it, my friends? That something small compact SUV? I really did forget the name of it that we did. Here we go, here we go. The Karakusi was something, Karakuso something V6 tiny off-roader. Alright, here we go. Lots of people love this car. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but lots of people love this car. So Mr. Wheeler's Build says, I made my own car. Very nice. I made a 4x4 Suzuki Vitara. Awesome. Really good, my friend. Good work. What kind of engine? What kind of engine did you stick in it? What kind of engine, my friend? So as you can see, this is something that we have built on the previous live stream. As you can see, it has a, what is that? A V10 or a V8? I think no, a V6. Sorry, a V6 engine. 4x4 or maybe all-wheel drive. I forgot. So, oh, we need to turn off traction control. Here we go. Oh my God, the exhaust is gone, and that was a massive wheelie. Whoa, 13.7. This car, or this tiny SUV, was made. Do you remember the old automation version when the exhaust was dropping on the ground? Yes, this SUV or this tiny off-roader was made in that version, and in that particular version. Let's try again, but this one I'm gonna try and launch it in slow-mo, because here we go. Let me pause it, slow it down. Oh, I can't really slow it down. I really wanted to slow it down, you know, in slow-mo, but check this one out. Oh my God. Tiny bit of a wheelie. Hello, Mr. Goral Adrian. 13.7. 13.7. As you can see, a little bit better than we used to be, but not bad really. Not bad for a tiny off-roader. 13 seconds. That's a massive, nice number. So, which car would you like to see next? Which car would you like to see next, my friends? Which one of these beasts would you like to see? Diet 270. This is a 12,000 RPM tiny beast. How did you get the spare tire? You can find it in the miscellaneous fixtures. It's like a circular, you know, or a circle, you know, something like black circular thing, which you can stick it on the back of the SUV, which looks like a spare wheel. Deathstalker, which one? Which version? The Deathstalker, the automation new version or the classic version? Now, a tiny bit of warning, my friends, a tiny bit of warning. Lower the volume on your device. Lower it a little bit, because this car here, this 270, is a very, very loud car. Yeah, I would really love if you can, you know, lower it down a little bit, just in case, because I don't want you to damage your phone or your headphone or something. Alright, warning is done. A tiny wheelie. .9. 15.9. Oh my God, that was very, very loud. Let's try again, because as you have seen, this thing has only 50 horsepower. Only 50 horsepower only, and this thing did a wheelie. Wow, let's see. I want to see that again. Wheelie. 16. That's rubbish. 16. All right. Let's go with the Deathstalker. Let's let Deathstalker. Lots of people love that. Deathstalker. Now, which one of these has the V8 and which one has the V6? I always forget. I'm gonna assume this is the new version. I'm gonna assume this is the new version with the black smoke. Maybe yes, maybe not. Who knows? I think it has a, I don't know, a 5-liter inline 6 turbo, making it 800, 900 horsepower, something like this. That's me. That's interesting. All-wheel drive, 1950s chassis and body. Yep, correct version. And yes, it's shooting flame. Mr. Rodrigo says, I'm playing BeamNG and my game crashed with what? Statsuma. What do you mean Statsuma? $10.4. Wow, 10.4. It's not bad, really. It's like an 800, 900 horsepower or something. And listen to the flames. Oh my god, it's like an AK-47. Oh my god, look at that. Flamethrower. Alright, what do you want to see next, my friends? What do you want to see next? Ah, Statsuma is a car, okay. What do you want to see next? Would you like to see the F-150 on live stream? Or would you like to see the Falcon Taxi, the Fowler LS312, the Gladiator 1000, the Gladiator 800? What do you want to see, my friends? The Grand Tour? Oh yes, thank you for reminding me, Mr. Martez. Thank you for reminding me, because I've seen the trailer. I've seen I think they went to China, right? I want to see it. Oh my god, I need to watch it. I need to watch it. What? Andromeda XX? Which one is that? Let's go to the A. Which one is that, my friend? Which one is that car? You said the name of it. What? Andromeda XS? Which one is that, Mr. Rodrigo? Which one is that, my friend? What car is the XS? Which one do you mean, my friend? Which one? Let's see. I want to try something new. It's like the Daytona. Oh, it's down there, you mean? I remember I've seen a car that looks like a Daytona, but which one is that? Let's see, the V16 Queen, no. No, it's up there. It's up there, yeah, I remember that I saw something that looks like a Daytona. Here we go, yeah, the FHM, alright, FHM, alright. I found it, okay. I found it. Here we go, it's loading. Of course, this thing should have a V8, a classic V8, but which version, what kind of size, how much horsepower, I'm not really sure because I don't have any information about it, unfortunately. But let's see, it's a muscle car, it's a classic muscle car. Who knows? Maybe it will perform nice on the drag strip. Yes, as I was expecting. As I was expecting, it has a massive V8, as you can see. It was made on the old version, so... Whoa, bogging down hard. Let's Let's see. 15 seconds. Wow, 15 seconds. So far, not the slowest one. The Dia 270, yeah. I mean, that thing has only 50 horsepower. But yeah, not bad. Not bad, really. What do you want to see? I think I want to blow your mind with something, which is if you can remember it correctly, it's called the Tiala. If you can remember what a Tiala is, you will be a legend on this channel. Do you remember something called Tiala? Do you remember something called Tiala, my friend? If you can remember what is a Tiala, that of course, if I can find it, because I'm not really sure if it's here or not. Tiala, here we go, Tiala. If you can remember what this car can do, you will be a legend on this channel, because you will be... No, I'm no remember. Alright, so this thing, the Tiala, this thing is a track monster. A track monster indeed. This thing grips like if it's running on super glue. The Tiala can grip like if it's running on super glue or around corners. So what do you think how to perform on a drag strip? Let's see. Now this is the Tiala, as you can see, Tiala Racer, because this is a racing car, not a street car, not a production car. The whole car is made entirely from carbon fiber. The chassis, the body, everything is made from carbon fiber. Carbon ceramic brakes, as you can see, have a rear diffuser. We have a massive rear carbon fiber wing. We have a V10 under the hood, naturally aspirated V10. Let's see. Yep, let's try again. Let's try again. One more last time. One more time. Nine seconds. Here we go. 9 seconds exactly. That is absolutely amazing. I love the Tiala. It's one of my best creations ever. It's brutal on the drag strip. It's brutal on the track. It will grip like if it's running on super glue on the track, which I really love. It's all-wheel drive, yes, but it has the grip of super glue, and it has a naturally aspirated Screamer V10 up front, making 500 horsepower, I think. The car is extremely light, extremely grippy, and amazing. It's really amazing, and it's available on my Patreon page if you want to download it. So yes, I want to test the remaining cars of the 1990 challenge, supercar challenge, but as you can see, I added a tons of cars on top of them. So let's test what we can test on the drag strip and call it a night. So some of the cars that we have seen, now we have tested this, we have tested that. Now let's see. No, it's not that. We have tested the Liberty and the M464. This is my own car. We have tested the Marauder. We have also here we go. This is one of them. It's called the what? The Maserati, something like this. Marauder, Mondo. No, none of these, unfortunately. Wow, I really added a ton of car on top of them. Mondo, no, not this one. Mondo, no, not this one also. Marauder Sport, this is the winner of the challenge. Wow, I added a ton of cars. A ton of cars on top of them. So let's try and test something. Give me a moment while I found a good car. This is one of them. The what is that? The Radiated, something like this. No, that's not one of them. Let's try it anyway. It's called the red. What is that? It's called the Rubiter Diamant RT300. Let's see. What is your best horsepower in a boxer engine? Oh, I don't know. I forgot. I mean, it's in the thousands. It's in the thousands. I don't know. I forgot. Maybe 30,000. I don't know, something. But yeah, it's been very, very long time. Yes, I have an A86. I made it very, very long time ago, and it's available on my Patreon page if you want to download it. Yes, I have an A86 exact replica. The engine, the gearbox, the suspension, the suspension design, everything is 100% replica of the A86. Now this car here that you are seeing right now, it's called the Roboteer something RT300. It has a 3.2 liter inline 6, naturally aspirated, making around 300 horsepower and 6.8 seconds. Here we go. Looks like a mix between a classic BMW and Mercedes. So 14.4, that's very impressive. 300 horsepower, naturally aspirated, rear-wheel drive, 14.4. I cannot become a patron, so I can't get your cars. That's unfortunate, my friends. That's unfortunate, really. Sorry about that. Let's see what we have next. After that, we have the something in the sea area. Which is, where is the sea? Cougar? No, that's an old thing. Delta, we have driven that. I don't know, I really can't see it. Wow, I added a ton of cars and I really cannot see it anymore. So let's try to drive something from down there. Let's see, now this is, yeah, look, check this one. Just check this one, guys. Check this one. This one is called the Volkswagen Passat. I'm not kidding. Volkswagen Passat 1990 B3. This is one of the cars for the 1990 Super Sedan Challenge. Let's check it. Let's check this car and see how does it perform. It's called Volkswagen Passat, and I forgot the specs for it, but I will search for it. Give me a second. Where's the Volkswagen Passat? Yeah, I found it. Let's see, 1.8 liter inline 4 turbo, making 153 horsepower and 8.6 seconds from 0 to 100. Now, as you can see, yeah, there is somehow close badge for like a Volkswagen, a Passat badge. Single exhaust. The side slide looks very normal. The front looks, look at that lip. Wow. So what do you think about it, guys? 153 horsepower. Mr. Aguirre says yo. Hello. So what do you think? 150 horsepower. What do you think? How much time do you think it will take it to go down the strip? What do you think? 16? 17? What do you think? 150 horsepower. Come on. Place your bets. It's turbocharged, so there is a nice chance in great amount of torque. 10 seconds. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? How much time it will take it down the strip? What do you think? This is quarter mile. Wow, 30 seconds. Alright, so let's see. $15 by Mr. Rodrigo, alright. 12. Wow, that's really low. 16.6. 16.6. It's officially the slowest one we got here. 16.6. I mean, 150 horsepower. That's a noble effort, really. That's a very, very noble effort. 16 seconds. I was expecting it to be slower than this, but noble effort indeed. Let's try one of the cars from the challenge also. Let's go fully on down there. This one, the orange one. It's called the what? Waifu Dream 350. Yeah, let's see how this thing looks and perform. So this car, the Waifu 350 something, this thing has a 3.5 liter V6 naturally aspirated 296 horsepower and 6.3 seconds from 0 to 100. Waifu. Wait, that's the name of it? Waifu. W-A-I-F-U. Yeah, that's correct. So, as I've mentioned, 3.5 liter V6, naturally aspirated, around 300 horsepower-ish. Look at design. Very, very 1980s. Not 90s. This is not 90s. This is 1980s all the way. Yeah, and Mr. Rodrigo says 1213. I mean, it looks nice and sounds nice. Listen. Wow, idles nicely. Smoky as always. Alright, let's see how to perform. So Mr. Rodrigo says 1213. What do you think? What do you think, Mr. Wheeler? What do you think this thing will perform? Mr. Aguirre, what do you think, my friend? So Mr. Aguirre says around 11 and a half. Mr. Rodrigo says 1213. Come on, one last vote. Come on, Mr. Wheeler. Mr. Wheeler, what do you think? Come on. Wow. No comments. Okay, so I'm gonna start. Mr. Yahya says 13.2. Wheeler, Mr. 10, 11. That's very optimistic. 13.9. Wow, Mr. Rodrigo, you said 12.13. So yeah, 13.9. Alright, so Mr. Yahya says 13.2. Little bit close. Really nice. So yes, it's a 13.9. So it's a 13 seconds car. Not bad really. Naturally aspirated V6. Not bad really. Let's try something else. Let's see what we have here. And some of the cars are from previous challenges. VC. Alright, would you like to see how a Toyota AE86 goes around the quarter mile? Would you like to see that? Would you like to see the Toyota AE86 around the quarter mile with its 4A GE engine, naturally aspirated, stock, 100% stock? Because lots of people will tell me the engine should go to 11,000 RPM. Yeah, I know in the series in the TV show, but the stock engine will not reach that. This is completely stock. The gearbox are Toyota specs, the suspension are Toyota specs, the engine is 100% replica of the 4AJE, the engine, the V16 Queen. Yes, it may be a Queen on a top speed run, but on the drag strip, no, it's not a Queen indeed. So this is the Toyota AE86. It may look a little bit different from the real one, you know, the pop-up headlights, but I tried extremely hard to get it as close as possible from the outside. As you can see, the badges, Torino, the exhaust. Down there we have a solid axle coil rear, as you can see, design, rear suspension. The front is the 4AJE engine, rear wheel drive, stock, everything. So what do you think? Come on, what do you think quarter mile numbers? I forgot, but it's less than 100 and less than 190 horsepower, I think. It's much less than that. So what do you think? 4-cylinder, naturally aspirated. 14 seconds by Mr. Rodrigo, 14 seconds by Mr. Brinda. Mr. or Miss? Not really sure. Mr. Aguirre says 16, 17. Alright, let's see. $13.48. Can you imagine? Alright, here we go. And across the line, 16.1. Mr. Aguirre. Mr. Aguirre, you called it. You called it. And Mr. Yahya too. You know, a little bit late, but yeah. 16.1. Mr. Aguirre called it. Perfect. On the dot. Yep. Not bad, really. Naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine. AE86. Not bad. I was expecting it to be much more less than that. Now let's try and test your drag racing, drag racing predicting skills. Let's go with something a little bit confusing. This is the Grumbler V8 drag, right? The Grumbler V8 drag is a classic. Alright, I'm gonna try the Z for 4900 after this, Mr. Wheeler. After this, so this is the Grumbler drag racer, which is a pickup truck from the 1950s, 60s. I forgot. It has a massive 9-liter V8 up front, making around, I don't know, 650 horsepower. But remember, this is 1950s, 60s technology. So call it. Mr. Aguirre says, alright, before you leave, come on, tell us. I never really thought you were this awesome to people. I subbed a bit ago. Oh, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate your awesome support. I really appreciate it. I thought you were leaving, sorry. So come on, guys. 650 horsepower, 9-liter V8. Yes, 9-liter. Check out the exhausts. Here's the engine with all of its glory. So 1020, that's a big gap, my friend. That's a big gap, Mr. Wheeler's build. So Mr. Rodrigo says 9, Mr. Yahya says 10.5, Brenda says 13. Alright, 10s. Most of you are saying 10s. Here we go. Whoa! All of you are correct. All of you are correct. This is new. All of you are correct. 10s, except Mr. Rodrigo also says 10. So yeah, 10.7. Wow. This is 1950s or 60s, 9-liter V8, 600 horsepower, and yeah, 10 seconds. That's really awesome. Can you imagine in the 60s or maybe 50s having a car that can do the quarter mile like this? This is a carbureted engine, not fuel injected. This is fully on carbureted beast. Awesome. Yes, the Z4900. Which version would you like to see? The turbocharged version or the stock version? Because the Z4900, that's a Ford engine. That's a Ford inline 6 classic engine inside it. This is the 100% replica, the engine inside it, and this is the, turbocharged by me. Alright, turbo, let's see. This is an off-roader by the way, so yeah, it's not really a drag racing monster, but who knows. It has a turbo on it. It's still carbureted. It's a torque beast. It's a nice torque beast, but horsepower, no. The turbo did actually help the torque really nice. It made the torque to be even stronger. 1 hour. Oh my god. So as you can see, this thing has the classic the classic Ford what do you call it? Ford 300 cubic inch, I think, inline 6. This one is not actually carbureted. Wow, this is fuel injected. So this thing is still has the overhead valve technology, but I think it's EFI and turbocharged. So what do you think? Inline 6 4.9 liter engine, turbocharged and EFI, and as you can see, it's an off-road monster, not really a a drag car. What do you think, guys? Come on, shoot. Mr. Aguirre says 14-15. Brenda 12-15. That's a big gap. 13 Mr. Rodrigo. 14-8 Yahya. Okay. Oh, let me lock these. Let me lock these first. Yeah. Oh my god, look at the short gears. Very short gears because it's an off-road car. Alright, here we go, here we go. Come on, come on. 14.9. Who called it? Let's see, who called it? Mr. Aguirre says 14-15. Okay, you called it. Mr. Yahya says 14-8. Very close to it, ish. Mr. Aguirre says Alta 14-15. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Hi Dan Eric. Hi Dan Eric. Which one is that? Which one is that? Do I have a car that has this name? Do I have a car with that name? I'm not really sure. Because I remember there were some cars that name, Hey or Hi. Not really sure. So Goopa, which one is the Goopa? Let's see. If you here you go. The Goopa what? The Goopa Staggering GT. Did I try that or not? Let's see. It's someone's weaving. Alright, so let's try this Goopa something by Mr. Dan Eric. The Goopa, let's see, what's the paper on it? Where's the Goopa in my book? Here we go. Goopa, here we go. 3 liter inline 5 turbo, 397 horsepower and 4.2 seconds from 0 to 100. Wow, that's actually a very nice car. Unfortunately, the Goopa, this car here, has the lowest, and I'm not kidding, the lowest total category points in the whole challenge. 262.4 total category points. Yeah, unfortunately. So, around 400 horsepower. Here you go, let's see. Looks very cool actually, I love the looks. Let's see. 13.2. Oof, that's actually very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I forgot to make you guys, bet on it or call it, but yeah, 13.9. That's really awesome. For very cool. What do you want to see next? Yeah, it has a very nice low end torque. That's correct. Yeah. So what do you want to see next, my friends? Would you like to see something crazy? Or would you like to see something subtle? What do you think, subtle or crazy? GT600. Which one is that? GT600. Where is the GT600? Oh yeah, this one, GT600. Oh, this is a racing car. Oh my god, I haven't driven this thing in a long time. This is the first car ever that I used a Boxer 6 inside it. The Gavril T is that a truck? I think, right? The Gavril T series is the truck, right? Can you imagine a truck down the drag strip? I mean, yes, I've seen videos. Yes, I've seen videos on YouTube with, they call them Diesel Fest. They call them Diesel Fest, which trucks, diesel trucks, you know, American trucks drag racing against each others. Wow, it's been very long time. The memories. Oh my God, this is the GT600. It's an amazing racing car. One of those also special creations that I did, and one of the first ever Boxer cars that I did ever when I first saw the Boxer update. It's a racing car, by the way. Let's try again. Bad launch indeed. Seconds. Wow, this thing is actually still one of the best cars. 10 seconds. 10.4 to be exact. Now all these are not bad, but now what I want you to set your bets on is the Gravali or Gavali, whatever the name of it, T-Series, which is, and I'm not kidding, a truck. Apparently people love this thing. So which version of it? The T65 or T75 or the long haul fifth wheel? I'm not really sure. No, forget about everything else. Only 75 or 65. What do you want to see? 75 or 65? What do you want to see, guys? The small engine, small turbo, or maybe no, it has the same engine but small turbo, or the dumper. It will be heavy. The dumper is heavy. 65. Alright, so let's try the 65 first and then move on to the 75. Let's try the 65 first. I want to see, you know, like a performance difference. I want to see performance difference between the 65 and 75. But what I really need to be is, I really need to be quick shifting it, because as we all know, diesel trucks like shifting, never stop shifting. So I need to shift it quickly. That's gonna be a challenge for me. Let's see. Here you go. Diesel love indeed. So 10 seconds, can you imagine that? Come on. Come on. Oh my God. I wasn't really expecting 23 seconds. So Brenda called it. Let's see. Also Mr. Aguirre says he called it as well. Wow, 23 seconds. Alright, now let's try the bigger version, which is the 75, and see if we can get down the drag strip much quicker. Here we go, 75 and play. I want to see if we can actually get quicker. So what do you think, guys? Do you think we will be quicker or slower or the same? What do you think? Come on. Place your bets. Place your bets. Then the mixer. Alright. After this, we'll try the mixer. So what do you think, guys? Come on. Start betting what kind of time. Mr. Wheeler says 20.6. 25 by Mr. Yahya. What else? What else? Come on. Alright. Let's see. Same or quicker by my Brenda. Okay. Let's lock the differential. Wait. I will try again. Here we go. Come on. Oh my God, listen to the turbo. Come on. Oh my God, look at the amount of boost. How much? 23. Oh my God, really? Slower. Oh my God, it's slower actually. Wow. It's heavier but more powerful. I'm gonna say 21. So let's see, 23. Wow. So no, no one actually won that. So I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try and shift it better. It's actually slower. All right, let's try again. Come on. Come on. Come on. We have a bigger engine, but it's heavier. We have, I think, much more wheels, I think. Come on. 23.1. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We have beaten the 65. As you can see, look at the difference. 23, this is 232, this is 199. Only by 0.033. That's the difference between those two. Oh my god, really? What a difference. What a difference indeed. Why press Q? What will happen if I press Q? It will add more boost in, or it will explode. Oh, yes, you mean, yeah, you mean put it in automatic mode. No, I don't want to put it in automatic mode. This way is much more, yeah, the gearbox, yeah. I like to shift it manually. So now you want to see the mixer. All right, mixer, where are you? We need some cement. We need some cement. We are going to build something at the end of the drag strip. I think it's quicker then. Alright, I will put it in automatic and see if we can actually get quicker or something. Let's see. My throat is starting to hurt, and I need something like a tea or something to calm my throat down. But yeah, wow, the cement mixer, it's not working back there. It's not spinning. Oh my god, look at the automatic mode. The automatic mode is really rubbish. Oh my god, look at the automatic mode. This is automatic, yeah. Oh my god, look at the time. 24, 25. What happened? Oh my god, what happened? What happened? We have destroyed something. Something got destroyed. Oh my god. I want it now. So let's see. 25.9. 25. This is automatic mode. This is automatic mode. Now I'm gonna try to shift it manually myself. Here we go. This is me shifting it. Do you think the automatic gearbox is better, or do you think my shifting is better? Because automatic gearbox will shift when the torque is right. But I'm not really sure. Oh, 26! Oh my god, so keep it. Yeah, that's a top tip if you are drag racing a truck. Yes, keep it in automatic mode, because the computer knows better than you. Knows better than me also. As you can see, this is automatic mode, this is manual mode. What an embarrassment indeed. Half a second difference. Half a second. Just by keeping it in automatic mode. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go automatic and lock the diffs. Here we go, automatic mode. This is not me shifting, this is the you know, the computer shifting, not me. Come on, stretch it, come on. How much did we do? 26. Ooh, so don't don't lock the differentials. Keep it in open differential mode and keep it in automatic. You will be winning the race. Yep, you will be winning the race, my friend. But yeah, don't do that again. So what do you want to see, guys? Enough of the trucks because it's slow and boring. So what do you want to see? Come on, one last thing. What do you want to see, my friends? Use the bolide now. Which one is the bolide? Bolide. Which one is the bolide? I don't really use the. Which one is the bolide, my friend? The grass eater. Please make Renault Megane 1 GT. Mr. Samus Sarker, there's no diesel, unfortunately. But I can try something, you know, close to it, but why not? Grass eater. Let's see the grass eater. Is it functional? The grass eater. Let's see. Here we go. The grass eater, which is of course the a lawnmower with, I don't know, a 300 horsepower engine in it. I think 300 horsepower. It's all-wheel drive. I'm not really sure if it's gonna work or not, but let's see. Yes, Mr. Aguirre, yes, correct. 1100 horsepower V8 van, yeah. Now, as you can see, this is a lawnmower, which you can sit on it and mow your lawn. And when you finish, you can go to the track and you know, beat everyone else on it. As you can see, this thing has a 4-cylinder turbo, but I forgot how much horsepower. Oh, wait. I want to set everything right. Here we go. Dual clutch, by the way, and automatic. "13 seconds, can you imagine that? 9.5 seconds. 11.6. 11.6. This is a lawn mower, the grass eater. Wow, what a beast indeed. Control Q changes. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, Control Q. But yeah, of course, yeah, that's cool. If Dodge made a lawnmower, yeah, 11.6. Can you imagine stuffing a demon engine inside it, or maybe a blown engine with a supercharger spinning up front? That would be crazy. So the van. People wants to see the van. Also, this van that you are seeing right now, it's one of my oldest creations. Really old. I mean, back then when automation game was really basic. And I want to update this van. I want to put the proper exhaust and put the proper differential, put you know, wiper blades on it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you would die. Yeah. Now this is a twin turbocharged V8 van, which is the. Do you know when you are buying something on eBay or Amazon, there is a little box down there when you want to, you know, proceed for payment. It will tell you there is like an express shipment. You know, it's like a 1-day shipment you need to pay extra for. Yeah, this is when you pay extra, you will pay the driver for this van to deliver your things in only a single day. Holy moly. 9.6. 9.6, my friends. 9.6 seconds. Mr. Aguirre, he called it. Also Brenda called it. Pretty amazing. Wow. 9.6 seconds. That's it. And then the cargo that you have ordered is here. You are happy, the customer is happy, and of course he is happy for driving a 1000 horsepower van. Let's try that again. Whoa, 9.5. We got even quicker. 9.5 seconds. That's beast. Oof. That's a beast indeed. What a massive van. I love this van. I love crazy creations or crazy sleepers like this. I mean, they are absolutely superbly fun at all. I love them. Now, let's see. What do you want to see also? With what do you want to see? Yeah, let me show you this. This is called the Dan 1000. Since we are talking about vans, and since we are talking about vans and crazy vans, yeah, let me show you. I'm sure that force won't make the box fly around the van. Yeah, you need, Mr. Aguirre, you need to strap down the cargo in that van so it will not fly off the rear door. The Aora, all right, the Crown. Nice van indeed. So now this is another van. It's called Dan 1000. Now as you can see, this thing looks like a typical American van, you know, those huge people mover, but this thing has a little party piece in it, or party trick in it. First of all, this thing has a rear diffuser, as you can see, a massive rear diffuser, you know, for better aerodynamics. Also up front there is a 7-liter twin turbocharged. No, sorry, this is not the 7-liter. This thing has a 5.8 liter, I remember, twin turbo V6, right? 5.8 liter V6 making 1000 horsepower. This is a V6 with 1000 horsepower. Pretty much a drifting van. This is a drifting van, by the way, but as you can see, this thing hooks really hard. 10.3. Not like the previous van. This is a little bit more slower because it's a V6, not a V8, and it's 1000, not 1100, but it's still one of the great ones. And yes, Mr. Aguirre, he called it. Yeah, he called it. Mr. Aguirre, you called it 10.3. Good work, my friend. And Brenda, between 10 and 11. Yeah. Also, you are very, very close. So, Mr. Aguirre, you called it exactly 10.3. Good work. Spot on indeed. Now, the next thing, what do you want to see? The Crown? The Aora. Yes, the Aora. Here we go. The Aora and then the Crown. Now, the Aora, so you can place your bets right now. So, the Aora has a massive V12. I forgot the size of it. A massive V12, naturally aspirated, and it's making 1000 horsepower. Yes, my friends, naturally aspirated engine, and it's making 1000 horsepower. A Lancia 037. Wow, that's amazing. That's an amazing car. I would really love to create something special like it, but yeah. So Brenda says 8.5, 9.1. All-wheel drive Crown. Yeah, after this one. Mr. Goral, Adrian, I have a question. What do you think when we get inline engines with 2 turbos and V engines with a single turbo automation game? Alright, so inline engines and 2 turbos, that's awesome. That is really, really awesome. I would really love to do that and see that, because the turbos will kick in much earlier and you can push greater numbers of horsepower, which is really cool. But a single turbo on a V engine, I'm not really sure, because the manifolds or the exhaust manifolds you have, I don't know, is that turbo gonna use both of the exhaust manifolds or a single one? Yeah, that's the party trick. I think both. Of course, that's a stupid question that I just asked. Of course, that turbo will be using both of those exhaust manifolds, but yeah, I'm not really sure. I think twin turbos is always better on everything. Twin turbos is better on everything. Mr. Weir Build says 0.2 per second. That's really quick. It's lights around 9.2, 9.4 seconds. Come on, Mr. Yahya, what do you think? Come on, Mr. Yahya, what do you think? Naturally aspirated V12 making 1000 horsepower. Alright, Mr. Yahya says 8.9, 9.4. Wheeler says 9.9. Alright. my god, it's not really stable. 8.868. Who called it? No one. No one called it. Wow, no one called 8.8. Whoa, that's a pretty amazing car. By the way, this is not my own car. This is a viewer-made car for the, I think, the hypercar challenge, maybe supercar challenge. But yeah, that was one of the craziest cars that that those viewers did. I took this car, I tuned it, tuned the engine, tuned the gearbox, the suspension, made it much more crazier, but it's not really stable at all. Let's see, make a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 9 replica. I would really love that, but unfortunately the body shape of that beautiful Evo, it's not available on Automation Game. I would really love to do that. I mean, I love Evos. These cars are like monsters. Really, Mr. Brenda, you said 8.5? Let me check. Where did... Oh yes, that's correct. Sorry, yeah, sorry. So Brenda called it. Beautiful. Now, Crown all-wheel drive. Let's see, where's the Crown? Crown all-wheel drive. I think it's the red one. Yes, Crown all-wheel drive. You want the Crown all? Yes, Crown all-wheel drive. Super. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I know build big V engines with a single turbo is hard to build, and I heard that the Buick GNSX has a V6. Yes, correct. The GNX has a single turbo V6 only, which is really awesome, which is really cool. But yeah, building one, it's not really that easy. So let's see. This is the Crown. This is the Crown all-wheel drive. Yes, it's shooting flames because it's supercharged. And I forgot, this thing is supercharged and turbocharged. This car right now is running with a twin charge system. That means turbos and supercharger as well. The engine with turbos alone was making 750 horsepower. With a blower on top of it, it's making 1000 horsepower. It's a 4.6 liter V8, single overhead camshaft, I'm not kidding, 2 valves per cylinder and 1000 horsepower. So, come on, let's see your bets. Come on guys, bet on it. What do you think the quarter mile of this thing? Mr. Yahya says 10.3, Brenda says 8.8 to 10, 10.5. Alright. Oh yes, we have nitrous, by the way. We have nitrous. .6. Wow, I was expecting it to be a little bit faster, but yeah, 9.6. What a beast. So Mr. Brenda says let me rephrase, 9.921. That's cool. Alright, let's try again. I want to launch it a little bit harder and use the nitrous all the way. Let's try again. Nitrous from the beginning. .1. Here we go. 9.1. Hit the nose from the beginning. Absolutely awesome. Awesome indeed. Nitrous power, nitrous love indeed. I forgot what other cars I have nitrous on. I quite remember that I had NOS on everything, but let's see. Mr. Dan says you should try the Gupa Cupster Rally in a rally course. You'd have loved it. When I saw the challenge video you made finally a fun car to drive, and I just comment my car isn't even there. Yeah, I will try it maybe later. Okay, that car is fun. Fun promise, yeah. It's really fun. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate it. Nitrous is a monster indeed. I want to remember what other cars did I actually use nitrous on. I remember putting nitrous on many cars, but I'm looking at the menu right now and I can't figure out which one. Yes, I remember. I remember which one. This one, the Dragon Wagon, 455 Chevy inside it, big block. It's supercharged and nitrous. Yep, that's the one. If you want to see some other nitrous monster on the track. Have you tested the remaining cars from the last challenge? I think I test like 80% of them. I'm not really sure because I added tons of cars and I lost all of them. But yeah, I'm gonna try to see how it will. 2JZ Bro, Mr. Wheels Belt. I would love that, but unfortunately there is no twin turbo setup on an inline 6 engine. Unfortunately, only a single turbo. So a 2JZ, it's not really possible because of that. Now this is the Dragon Wagon. Obviously, it's a supercharged 455 Chevy, big block inside it. Yep. I've never done the best sounding engine automation game. I think Mr. Aguirre, I did make an engine actually. I did make a sounding engine video. You can find that video. It's called the loudest engines in automation game. I think. Yeah, you can hear and see how they sound, all of them, from starting from the inline 3 all the way to the last one. So call it, my friends. 10, 12, my Brenda. 9.7, 10.7, my Mr. Yahya. It's a supercharged beast and nitrous at the same time. What do you think, the quarter mile? 9.5. Mr. Aguirre, 9.4. Yeah, alright. Alright, got it. Let's see. .2, and we had tons and tons of wheel spin at the front because at the beginning, unfortunately, I pressed on nitrous very early and that resulted in tons of wheel spin. Wow. I mean, V8 love, supercharged love, and of course nitrous on top. So let's try again. Nope. One more last time. Here we go, 9.1. Yes, my friends, 9.1. Look at that. The difference between this car, the Dragon Wagon, and the Tiala Racer is just sublime. Really close to it. That is really awesome. That is really awesome. You called it, my friend. A lot of you guys called it. That is really sick. Alright, my friends, my throat is torturing me. Unfortunately, my throat is torturing me and I need to unfortunately end this live stream. I had so much fun with you guys. It's always really fun to be live with you guys and have so much fun with you. Big thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Mr. Wheeler. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Mr. Yahya. Thank you, Mr. Dan, Mr. Aguirre. Thank you, all of you, my friends. Mr. Goral, Adrian, Mr. Elhang GT, Mr. A lot of you guys has joined me here. Let's check some of the crazy names, and let's see who else joined us here. Wow, Mr. Brenda and Mr. Yahya, you have wrote lots of comments. Let's see who else joined here. I forgot. Mr. Rodrigo. Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Rodrigo, for joining us. Who else we have? Wow, lots of guys have joined here, but yeah, the names are all, most of them are gone. Mr. Mustafa, thank you for joining us. Mr. 51 also, thank you, big thank you to all of you guys for joining me on this live stream. I will see you very very soon with more amazing videos, and as always, hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, my friends. Get subscribed if you are not a subscriber yet. And yes, Salamat, Mr. Yahya, thank you so much for joining us. Let's read some of the comments. Mr. Lucas, thanks for the fun. You are welcome, my friend. I really, really had so much fun testing the crazy cars like this one and all the other crazy cars. And of course, my friends, if you want to download my special cars like this one, the 454, and all of the cars that you are seeing on the list, except the viewers cars. The viewers cars, no, they are not available on my Patreon page. But yes, if you want to download my special cars, all of them are available on my Patreon page. So as to tune again on the next Friday, every Friday, my friend, at 9 p.m. plus 3 GMT time, that's my local time, I will be launching a live stream, driving crazy cars, building cars, drifting, crashing, whatever. So tune in every Friday and let's have fun together. And yeah, have an amazing weekend, everyone. Have fun with your families, with your friends. Stay safe always. Have fun always. And Mr. Samo says, make a Renault engine, a Renault engine, Megane, 1.5 diesel, 500 horsepower. So there is no diesel in automation game, but I will try to make something close with petrol very soon. After the new challenge that I'm going to be releasing very soon, I will try to recreate something, Mr. Samo. An LFA replica. An engine, you mean? Is if you are meaning an engine, I did make an engine, a replica, the LFA V10 replica. It's available on my famous engine playlist. And see you next Friday. Goral Adrian, my friend, you can tune in. I release a video day on, day off. You know, I release a video like that, so you can tune in on every video. Share your thoughts in the comment section always. I saw that. It's one of my favorite videos. Awesome. Thank you for watching, my friends. Oh my god, my throat. It's actually destroyed. Oh my god. So I need to Land Cruiser 120 V6 replica. Why not? It's an easy engine. I can look into it very soon, Mr. Yahya. See you, the best tuner automation gamer. Thank you so much, Mr. Samo. Goodbye, my friends. Don't forget to tune in, hit that thumbs up, and my friends, if you want, yeah, rest in peace indeed. So my friends, if you want to get the, if you want to learn, oh my god, my throat. If you want to learn how to shoot flames from your automation cars, go to my community tab on my channel. There is a special vote. Yeah, you can hit that thumbs up. If I get 200 plus like on that post, I will show you how to shoot flames out of your cars. Oh my god, my throat. Alright, my friends, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye for now, my friends.